Hola, mi gente. Joe Barreto back with you at the Credit Card Connection. I'm so glad you can join me. Well, mi gente, today's video is a little bit awkward for me. You know, there was a saying in the movies where the guy goes, I got an offer you can't refuse. I got an offer that was a great offer, but I had to refuse it. And today I'm going to tell you the offer, how I got it, and why I refused it. So if that sounds good to you, mi gente, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Check my referral links down below. It really does help the channel. And I'm about 70 subscribers away from hitting 5K. So feel free to share it. I really appreciate it. So let's jump into it. So Thursday night, and I'm going to bring it up to the stage. I had been reading that there were some links out there where I could apply for the American Express Gold Card with no lifetime language. And what that means is you can get the card even if you had it before, no lifetime language. Those are a little bit harder to come by than your normal applications, even through incognito mode and so on. Okay. You'll see them listed as NLL. So I clicked on this link. It took me to where I sign up, and literally instantly, guys, this is what I get. Good news, Joseph, you're approved. Accept your card below. Now, mind you, and I'm going to show you here, earlier in the year, I believe it was February of this year, I had the American Express Gold Card. And as you can see, I cut it up because I had no use for it. I've said it. I've gone on and made videos about it. It's not that it's a bad card. It's a really good card, but for a good card for those that could really take advantage of the just the multipliers on it, which for the most part, as you know, this is a foodie card. This is the card that you get 4 times on dining, restaurants, takeout, pickup, things like that, and 4 times in supermarkets, except for like Costco, Sam's Club, and Target. So I literally cut up, and I had to buy metal shears to cut this up. But I cut it up. And when I got the offer yesterday, you'll see on the side here where it says earn 100,000 membership rewards points after you spend 6,000 in eligible purchases on your new card within the first 6 months of card membership. When I had this at first, it was $250. Last year they raised it to three, actually earlier this year, to 325 a year. So it's not cheap, but paying 325 for a card that I really couldn't use to the fullest and take advantage of 4 times, at least most of the time, made it difficult for me to kind of do it again. So as you can see here, it says, additional cards up to the first 6, they're not going to charge you. And then anything above that will be $35 a card. Now, it says there's been no impact to my credit score up to this point. If you choose to accept the card, the information we provide to the credit. Now, American Express is known for once you get accepted for one of their cards, very rarely, if at all, will they run your credit again. Usually with Amex, when you apply and you get accepted, it's a one and done hard inquiry. So I knew even if I accepted this card that it really wasn't going to ding my credit report or an inquiry because I've had the card and many cards with them before. So I wasn't terrified or worried about just getting the inquiry. No, I knew I wasn't. It's just I really was not going to be able to use the card to its fullest extent. So what did I do? What did I decide to do? So here's where it gets interesting. Literally, it was like 11:30 at night last night. And if you look here again, just so you can see I'm not BSing you, here on the corner, it says Thursday, December 19th, 11:24 p.m. So I'm not making it up. It was, I record this on the 20th. So this was last night. So last night, I text Sledge and Chad's Money Minutes, and I call Anthony Venture. And I ask them for their opinions on the card. So I'm going to go in order. Anthony tells me, you know, it's a good offer, but do you really need it? You just got rid of it. Do you really need to, go out and apply for it again? He goes, I could see if you didn't have any points in your Amex membership rewards, but I have over, I think it's close to 600 and something thousand points sitting there that I'm not using. So yeah, this would add to that pot, but it's not like I'm starving for points. So I got his point. It's not like you need it. It's not like you need to travel somewhere and you just want to load up on points. He goes, I wouldn't do it. Okay. I'm texting Sledge and Chad, both on the same chain. Sledge says, bro, you sure you want to add 325 to your overall total and annual fees? And I was like, you're right. I'm at about $2,500 right now in annual fees. Chad surprised me, and Chad said, sheesh, that the 100,000 points is not bad at all. So, I got a mix of opinions, but I had to sit back and really think about it. What was this card going to give me that the green card hasn't given me this year? The difference, I've collected so far 59,000 membership rewards points just by using the green card. I'm not talking referrals. I'm not talking any of that. Straight up usage of the card. What the green card lacks that the gold card has is the multiplier for supermarkets. What I did when I cut up the gold card earlier in the year, I went out and got the City Strata Premier, which gives me 3 times on supermarkets. So I'm kind of covered there. And the Amex Green actually gives me a lot more opportunities to get 3 times on travel, on transit, and on dining. And it's only $150. So getting this card, yeah, I would have gotten, because to get $6,000 spent in 6 months isn't terrible. It's actually pretty easy moving certain things over for 6 months. I would have met the spend and gotten the extra 100,000. But then I'm still faced with having to keep the card at least a year to make sure that they wouldn't claw back the points, adding another $325 to my overall, accounts and annual fees, which is a lot, guys. Right now, as it is, and this was also another thing that drove me to get to this decision, is that I believe it's January 10th. I'm going to get hit with $695 to renew my platinum card, my personal platinum. I have the personal and I have the business. So my plan is to downgrade my platinum card down to a green. Then they give you an opportunity, usually within 30 days or so, to upgrade again to either a gold or a platinum again. So see my thinking. Let's say I do get the offer to upgrade from the green to the gold. They might offer me 50,000 membership rewards points with only, um, you know, let's say a $2,000 or $3,000 spend. So the requirement's a lot less. And sometimes, they'll offset some of the fee up front. Now, that's no guarantee, but at the very least, I can get something if I choose. Or if I decide to use some of the benefits because I could still have 30 days to use a platinum card. I could use the Dell credit, I mean, the United Airline credit for it and other credits like that. Then I can just drop it down. So I'm still kind of ahead of the game. So for me, mi gente, the reason again why I rejected 100,000 membership rewards points, especially when I wasn't supposed to get them, because once you've had a platinum card, or you technically now cannot get gold or green. They want you to go in order: green, gold, and platinum to maximize all the sign-up bonuses. But I already had the gold and I have the platinum. So I should not have been able to get this. But the offer is there, as you can see. And it's a heck of an offer. It's not bad, because actually, when I applied for this card the first time, I only got 75,000 membership rewards points. So 100,000 isn't terrible at all. But you guys, as you can see, I withdrew my application in the middle of the night, and I don't think I made a bad decision. It may not be a popular decision. A lot of people out there that are hard into the points and want to get as many points as possible are probably saying to me, to themselves, why did you do that, Joe? Why? And my reason is sometimes a card just doesn't fit. And sometimes we need to say no and step back. And this was really hard to do. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I still feel it was the right decision. So, mi gente, as always, I thank you for watching. You could be anywhere else. You chose to be here. But more than anything else, mi gente, I thank you for giving me the privilege of your time. Until next time, mi gente, take care.